So by now I'm sure all of you have heard the bad news, however we've only heard about Korney, the creator. What has happened to the homunculus itself? This is all things creepy, let's begin. So although I am, for the most part, pretty sure that this is fake, Korney has covered his tracks fairly well, let's give him some credit for that, and there's no way to 100% prove that this is fake. I was actually hoping that he would one day come forward and say, look, it was all fake, it was just an experiment to see how people would react. But sadly, due to tragic recent events, it doesn't look like any of that is going to happen. But out of respect for Korney, let's speculate that what if the homunculus is real? What could happen without its master, creator? As we know, Korney was pretty much feeding and caring for the homunculus, so the bleakest outcome is that it starved to death. However, it is unlikely that Korney has no family, friends or relatives, and it's even more unlikely that they wouldn't have stumbled upon his creations. I doubt he's done it in a top secret base somewhere. And in this case, maybe out of respect, they might continue his life's work. Whether or not we see this on YouTube is another story though, because they would of course have to have access to his passwords. Another theory is quite interesting. Considering the homunculus was continuing to grow, perhaps it didn't need to be fed. Of course, we see Korney feeding the homunculus several times, however, it's never stated what happens if he leaves it for a long time. Perhaps the survival instincts kick in. We're told that the homunculus needs to be in water, however, it has survived for at least some length of time out of water. If the homunculus somehow manages to achieve movement, locomotion, it could easily pull itself out of its container and head towards the nearest source of water, whether that be a sewer or a naturally formed river. From here it would have an abundance of prey, using its electric shock to stun fish and eat them easily, as we've seen in the fish eating video. This is quite a creepy concept because under this circumstance it would be free to grow as big as it liked without any supervision from a scientist. Who knows exactly how big it could get and what shape its final form may take. Most waterways do end up in the sea, and if this creature managed to get there, it would have unlimited access to anywhere in the world. Maybe 20 years down the line, when everybody has forgotten about the homunculus, a giant version rises from the sea and attacks. The possibilities are very strange. There's also the idea that maybe the government has confiscated the homunculus. I wouldn't put that past our friend Vladimir Putin. However, if that's the case, I think it's far more likely that they just dissect it. Well, there are a few possible outcomes for the homunculus if it is real. I thought it would be fun to speculate, and I'm sure Korney would have liked that too. Let me know any theories you have in the comments below. Like the video if you did, share it with a friend, and of course if you haven't already, subscribe for more creepy content.